Burrell's Ford Road. This is the street sign. I've only ever seen that sign on there once or twice in my entire life. People steal it every time it goes up. I guess they stopped putting it up. There is a, if you see the little silver sign around the bend there, I'll get a picture of that. But yeah, if you're looking for it, here's what it looks like. There's a 708 on a brown post, and this is this misty stuff. What you hear is the rain falling off the trees, but it's just like a heavy mist, I guess. We'll see. It's got to stop sometime. Still gonna vlog it. Okay, let's see what I see. That looks like a path we could go walk down. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we can probably pull over right here. Oh yeah, there's been a... Whoops, this is all. Wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. There's very clearly been logging down here. Or well, clearing. Let's get out and have a look. So you can see there's a little waterfall there. You can hear another one down here. I totally forgot to grab the GoPro when I hopped out of the car, but look at this. That's what made me stop originally. You can see very clearly a path has been cut. So I just walked down past the car, and you can clearly see there's a path here. Unfortunately, because it's so rainy and it's pretty steep right here, that will just slough right off when you step on it. I put my weight on one spot and it just moved too much. The little yellow thing there says this is wildlife management area, which means this is public land that can be hunted. I actually never knew that. We made it. We're here. It's still a lot wetter than I want it to be. I guess it looks like it's clearing up. And the water isn't as high as I expected for something. This is Burrell's Ford on the Chattooga River. And I'm guessing, that's the old crossing there for Burrell, whoever he was. Anyway, you can see just since I've been out here, the clouds are starting to part. Maybe we'll get the drone out. I'm gonna go try to film. So we went to Kings Creek Falls. So if you go a quarter mile around the bend, and I'm actually gonna walk over there and go out there because there's a good spot for you. Anyway, quarter mile around that bend is Burrell's Ford Campground. And you saw maybe a few videos ago, hopefully, we went up to Kings Creek Falls from there. There is another fall on a creek that comes into this river about a quarter mile that way. And it is called, I think it's called Spoonauger Falls. I haven't been there, gosh, since the early or late 2000s. I think we brought my cousin Christy up here. That waterfall is called Spoonauger Falls. So this is the King Creek's Fall we went to a few weeks ago. Heading up there, here's where we are. There's a parking area. Just as I suspected, it's a little wet. I gotta watch where I'm going here. There's all these roots. Anyway, she is sloppy. Kind of knew this was gonna be the case. And that's okay. We're having fun. It certainly beats what's going on at the house. Lazy Town Extreme. One thing that's very cool about this trail, there's little spur trails like this. that go out. Obviously, this is for people who fish. Easier access to the river. Just come right here, and presumably, if you're wearing your waders or if it's the summer, just get right in, go catch some trout. When we think South Carolina, we don't think surf and, you know, colonial houses and flat. We think this. Unfortunately, something we also think is that it gets cold in the winter here. It's about 35 Fahrenheit. It's too cold to be out doing this, but again, I'd rather do this than be in the house. And look at this. A better spot. Is there a better place to spend a Saturday morning? Probably, but I've never been there. This will definitely do. Good news, fam. This is going to be a lot easier to cross because a while back, clearly someone put some sticks there. Probably even from here, maybe, or all of those that fell over there. So the waterfall I want to go to is fed by this stream. It's just right up there. I remember it being pretty steep. I'll probably be out of breath the next time you see me. Wish me luck. I'm not gonna go do this again. You know those cool vlogger Patty Doyle style, I'm just here walking across this creek shots. I just did one of those. I didn't hit record. So you'll have to imagine what I look like walking across that. This is where we are. We'll head up there in a minute. Let's go see what we can find over here. If I'm being honest though, I am kind of bummed that I missed that shot. That's okay, at least we're being honest here. So in my lifetime, I've seen exactly 2 bears up here. I've heard some, smelled some, certainly seen the poop. The only 2 times I've seen a bear here, one was right there and one was at that next bend in the river. Great luck. And if you will look up at the tops of those trees, that is sunshine. By golly, it won't rain all the time.
Eric?
Still awesome. Let's get it. You thought that was it, didn't you? That's something waterfall. It is pretty though. First glimpse. And you probably can't tell. And that part right there is not bad. It's a pretty steep little hike. I forgot about that. It's really short, maybe only like, I don't know, 1/4 mile, 3/8 of a mile. Maybe not even that. But it's just like, seems safe. It was pretty cool. If you were a dart frog vivarium, this is what you would look like. Oh yeah, but there's the star of the show. Let's get a better view. Anybody else wonder what's up there? It's just a little rock formation. It's like a cave. Hopefully we're not about to watch the fat guy slide down all these rocks into the cold mountain creek. I suspect that should be right down there, huh? If I knew how to frame things and capture good video, it'd be right out there. Let's see if we can get it. Bada boom, bada bing. Do the magic of editing. Here I am in front of this. The thumbnail shot. I'm probably going to use one of those. Very, very cool. Now, I don't know what time it is. I'm getting hungry. It's 11:09. Checks out. All right, say goodbye. Bye, waterfall. I'm almost back to the car. Summary. Come up here if you're in the area. This is Burrell's Fort Campground. We'll throw the address up here, maybe, or a link in the description, or a pinned comment or something. From Walhalla, South Carolina, it's like 45 minutes. And uphill to North Carolina, I think Cashiers is the next town. It's probably about 40 minutes also. Or that might be Highland. I forget. I never remember which one's which. But yeah, come up here. Hike, get outside, hit your little Roku remote or your Apple, whatever overpriced thing it is your Apple users have. Come out in the woods. It's wonderful. Look at it. Here we are, back at this spot. This is the face of a sad boy who knows he has to go home and clean and do other adulty things now and leave all this behind.